Every person reaches a moment in life when they realize that the thing stopping them is not the world, not the circumstances, not the lack of resources, not what people say, but the weakness they carry inside themselves. A weakness that whispers, "Not today." A weakness that convinces you to stay in your comfort zone. A weakness that promises ease but steals your future. And today, I want you to take a deep breath and ask yourself, how long will you let that weakness run your life? Because the truth is, the life you want, the dreams you imagine, and the success you talk about all exist on the other side of the weakness you've been entertaining for years. Your story does not change when circumstances change. Your story changes when you kill that weakness inside you. You may not realize this, but every day you wake up, two versions of you rise with you. One is the strong you, hungry, focused, committed, unstoppable. The other is the weak you, lazy, distracted, fearful, inconsistent. And whichever one you feed becomes the dominant force of your life. Weakness is like a parasite. It starts small, maybe in your habits, maybe in your excuses, maybe in your mindset. And before you know it, it grows into something that controls you, and you start believing it. You start accepting mediocrity. You start living beneath your potential. But the moment you understand that weakness is not your identity, it is only your enemy, everything changes. Weakness doesn't die easily, it fights back. The moment you try to improve, the moment you set a goal, the moment you decide to remove bad habits, weakness screams louder. It pulls you back into the familiar. It tells you it's too hard, start tomorrow. What if you fail? But let me tell you something, weakness has no real power. The only power it has is the power you give it, the power of your attention, the power of your excuses, the power of your lack of discipline. Weakness thrives when you avoid discomfort. Weakness grows when you stop challenging yourself. Weakness survives when you keep choosing the easy path. If you want to kill your weakness, it begins with one thing: awareness. You must know exactly where your weakness hides. Is it in procrastination? Is it in your emotions? Is it in your mindset? Is it in your fears? Is it in your comfort zone? Weakness lives in the areas where you refuse to be honest with yourself. You cannot fix what you never acknowledge. Once you identify your weak areas, you take back the power that weakness has stolen from you. Your life begins to shift the moment you say, "I am done lying to myself." The second step is discipline. Discipline is the weapon that kills weakness. Weakness is emotional. Discipline is logical. Weakness acts on feelings. Discipline acts on commitment. Weakness waits for motivation. Discipline creates momentum. Weakness wants comfort. Discipline seeks growth. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, a piece of your weakness dies. When you wake up early, when you don't feel like it, weakness dies. When you say no to temptation, weakness dies. When you stay consistent, weakness dies. When you silence excuses and take action anyway, weakness dies. Discipline is not punishment, it is liberation. It frees you from the prison built by your weaker self. The next step is repetition. Weakness does not vanish by one strong day. It fades through hundreds of small victories. You don't kill weakness with one big moment. You kill it with daily warfare. Every day you fight a battle within yourself. Some days you will win, some days you will struggle, but the only way you lose permanently is if you stop fighting. Keep reminding yourself why you started. Keep reminding yourself of the future you deserve. Keep reminding yourself that your life depends on this, because it does. Your future, your success, your identity. Everything depends on whether you defeat your weakness or your weakness defeats you. And then comes the most important part. You must replace weakness with strength. You cannot just remove bad habits. You must build new ones. You cannot just stop negative thinking. You must train your mind to think powerfully. You cannot just avoid fear. You must confront it until it bows down to you. Strength is a muscle, confidence is a muscle, self-discipline is a muscle, resilience is a muscle, and every time you practice these, every time you push yourself, every time you show up, these muscles grow. You transform into a person who is not controlled by weakness but defined by strength. Think of the strongest version of yourself. That version is not a fantasy, it's not a dream, it's a possibility waiting for your decision. You don't need a miracle to become that person. You need commitment, you need consistency, you need courage, you need the willingness to suffer in the short term so you can succeed in the long term. The weak version of you loves pleasure. The strong version of you loves purpose. The weak version of you wants rest. The strong version of you wants results. The weak version of you wants shortcuts. The strong version of you wants mastery. Every day, you must decide which version you are becoming. There will be days when you feel tired, days when you feel uninspired, days when you feel overwhelmed. But it's in those moments that true transformation happens. You don't grow when it's easy, you grow when it's painful. Growth is uncomfortable. Transformation is uncomfortable. Success is uncomfortable, but so is failure, so is regret, so is staying stuck. Choose your discomfort wisely. The pain you feel from discipline is temporary. The pain you feel from weakness can last your entire life. So today, right now, in this moment, declare war on your weakness. Look at your life and say, this ends now. No more excuses. No more delays. No more half effort. No more saying one day. No more surrendering your potential to the weaker version of you. You have wasted enough time. You have doubted yourself enough. You have settled enough. Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to evolve. Now is the time to reclaim your identity. You are stronger than your weakness. You are bigger than your fears. You are more powerful than your excuses. But you must prove it with your actions. Your life is not waiting for the world to change. It is waiting for you to change. The moment you kill your weakness, the world becomes limitless. Opportunities open. Confidence rises, purpose becomes clear, success becomes possible, you become unstoppable. The person you dream of becoming is real, and they are waiting on the other side of the battle you've been avoiding. Fight for that version, fight for that life, fight for your greatness. Weakness cannot survive inside a person who is committed to growth. So here is your call to action. Starting today, choose the stronger path. Wake up earlier, train your mind, control your emotions, stop complaining, stop procrastinating, stop settling, replace bad habits with disciplined habits. Challenge yourself every day. Do one hard thing daily that your weakness hates. Track your progress. Visualize your strongest self. Remind yourself every single morning why you cannot go back to who you used to be. And when you feel like quitting, remind yourself that quitting is a language spoken only by the weak version of you, the version you are killing. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and say these words, I am not weak. I am becoming unstoppable. Because the moment you claim that identity, your actions begin to follow. And when your actions change, your life changes. Kill your weakness, build your strength, transform your identity, modify yourself.